Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Golden Sun, presented by Draco Breach. Last time we entered Kolima Forest, and I actually meant to show somewhere else off first. However, I'm going to show you a little bit of a secret before we actually go to where I meant to go last time. I also want to mention that Ivan actually raised a level while I was double-checking some things. So he's level 7 now. But anyway, right here, when you check that, you can hit A to check the ground, and you get an artifact, Turtle Boots. Now, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Now, you can equip these. And they dramatically decrease your agility for a very small increase in defense. I don't care for these. Rat says I don't know what to do. Yeah, there's a there's a reason that I wanted to collect them now, and it is because they are very valuable for another reason. But anyway, we want to head over here and actually go to Kolima Village. How could anyone turn a girl as beautiful as me into a tree? Actually, I'm pretty cute for a tree. Very egotistical. This is a dream. It has to be a dream. Now, there are a couple of important items here. I'm trying... like I said, I write down what I'm looking for, but I don't really write down where I want to talk to you, where I'll find it, so I check drawers all the time. I love the experience of just being surprised by what I actually find in a particular location. No, I don't want to be stuck as a tree forever. Now you'll notice that there are shops here. You cannot access them right now, because, well, everybody's a tree. And look, that looks important. We will be getting that this episode, in fact. I am old. I've lived a full life. I don't even mind being a tree. I just feel bad for all those kids who were turned into trees. And that's weird. How do we get to that djinn? Well, I'll show you in a moment. Nope, not there. There's two particular items I'm actually looking for. Soon, all of Kolima will be nothing but forest. What will happen to my treasure if I'm stuck as a tree forever? I wonder what Father's secret is. Now, that does hint a little bit at how to get the djinn, but we will get there in just a moment. Being unable to move is so inconvenient. Hello? Hello? I would imagine so. Nothing yet. Some kids. If I can't move, then Mom can't make me go to... Oh, jeez. Priorities. The water at my feet, huh? Hey, it's delicious. The small things that amuse me. I used to carve weapons out of wood. Now I am wood. Life's funny like that. That might be irony. Man, I'm stuck inside. That means I can't even become a tall tree. Oh. Fun. What are they staring at? They seem so awfully young. They don't stand a chance against Trets. Okay. I guess they're talking about me. I dreamt that a mighty warrior with thick beard ended this curse. I dream about him a lot, actually. Not... Hello. Nope, you can't check that. Okay. One more flight of stairs and 2 trees. Well, 3, actually. At least my father wasn't the one who tried to cut down the holy tree. Priorities. The holy tree of Kolima has great powers, just like Father said. Maybe we turned into trees because of all the trees we've cut down. We were only doing our job, though. And 7 coins, so it's not going to be in this house. Okay. Yes, I promise there are a couple of important items. Hello? Hello? I don't... Also, who enjoyed the Nintendo presser for the Switch? Ooh, that is what I was looking for. One of the 2 items I was looking for. Who enjoyed... That's not what I meant to do. The presser for the Nintendo Switch. I thought it was quite good for what it was. Now, the apple will boost your attack permanently, which means that Isaac probably benefits the most from it, because the more damage you can do with him, from 70 to... I think that was 72 before, to 78. Yeah, that's a significant boost. And no, not yet. Maybe if I meditate harder, I'll... It's a sacred tree's curse. Why did they try to cut down the tree? Hubris? If I could speak, I'd tell them this is Kolima, the village of lumberjacks. So obviously Tret didn't mind them being lumberjacks before, so that... It's not that they're cutting down trees, it's that they are being, avaricious. Specifically, basically greedy, if you don't know. If you, remember talking to the Lord of Bilibin, oh, I can't even remember his name, and his wife. How am I supposed to change people, charge people for their rooms if I'm a tree? Priorities. Who caused all this? Someone must have tried to cut down Trent. That's a distinct possibility. Where is the last thing I'm looking for? The villagers were right. I never should have tried to cut that tree down. Now I'll never see my family. Something again. It's gotta be... There we go. The lucky medal. So we got the final thing I was looking for. If only I left town a day earlier, but this room is so comfy. Hey, I can't sleep in the bed. So how are we doing? We're doing pretty decent. Used a lot of Ivan's synergy points. Hello, synergy points, but not a big deal there. For some odd reason, I find a lot of D-pads on consoles like the Wii U and PS4 to be not quite as precise as on a handheld like the GBA, which this originally came on, so I end up kind of not quite getting these jars the way I want to. Anyway, how to get that djinn. You enter the back. It is literally that simple. There is nothing in here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Okay. Now, there are enemies down here, so just a warning, you may get into fights. Speaking of the Switch, I really did like that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was announced. I am very, very excited for that. Do you fight me? You do not. And Granite has joined. I'm actually going to do something right quick. Yeah, it seems kind of silly that I'm doing this, but I want to show this off. So we have these rat soldiers. If we summon, we can choose to summon Ramses with 2 Earth Djinn. Yes, we want to show this off. How do I want to go about this? Yeah, that was great. Yeah, combinations. They will be your friend. Because they do a ton of damage. And you gain Earth Power, which increases your damage via your Earth damage synergy, as well as your resistance to enemies who use Earth damage. That should be the best combination. Well, it was almost good. So yeah, Ramses is your 2 Venus Djinni summon. let's see if I can actually talk about the Switch a little bit. Oh wait, I'm out. Anyway, I managed to get a pre-order for the Switch, of course. That wasn't actually nearly as hard as some other things. I only managed to get the standard collector's edition for Breath of the Wild. I wanted the Master's Edition, but I will definitely not be able to get that, unfortunately. I will be getting Super Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because, oh my goodness, they all look amazing. I'm thinking about ARMS, but yeah, I don't know. I'm also... Snipper Clips kind of looks very fun. It looks incredibly fun. There's a reason I'm going back. But I really don't have anybody to play that with, and yeah. I'm also not completely sold that I'm going to be using online all that much, because the only game that I really want to play online is Splatoon 2, and I don't know if it's going to be worth it to pay. I'm going to guess annually for that. I don't really play all that much multiplayer online, so yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we are going to sell who has my medals? I think they're on Garet. Anyway, we're going to sell the turtle boots. As you can see, they're worth a pretty hefty sum, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And actually, I think I can... Yep. Artifacts. So now you can see that we can buy... Wait a minute. Turtle boots are not in here. I thought they were. Anyway, these are not terribly interesting right now. Let's see, what do I want to buy? I have enough for one broadsword, one hunter's sword. What? Yeah, I think the increase there is going to be worth it. Going to equip it. And yeah, we're going to sell the banded sword because we don't really need that. Okay. Yeah, that's... The thing is, I am going to have to grind a little bit. Let's see what armor we can afford. I think we have... yeah, okay. Travel vest, no. Travel robe. 3-point increase is going to be worth it. I know this part is boring, but it does get some information across. I do not have... oh wow, I am actually kind of out of coins. I think that's going to be the best for him. I'm going to save up and not waste coins. Okay. Open helmets. Really, he's my healer right now, so I'm going to concentrate on getting his defense up as well. I cannot afford another one. Wait, don't tell me I wasted money. Oh well, not a big deal. Now, this might be actually a good point to grind money a little bit, grind for money a little bit, because, actually, what do I want to do? Give him 4... give him 4... yeah, I'm sorting. I'm sorry. Wait, what? Why does he still have a short sword? That was weird. That's completely random. Yeah, don't need that. Anyway, now is probably a good time to do some grinding, and I'm probably going to go grind up some coins and everything, because there are some tough enemies, and building up stats with the gear that's here is probably going to be a good idea. Isaac with his djinn is rather strong. I mean, Granite gives a ton of stats, as you can see right there. It doesn't give any new moves, unfortunately. And he would downgrade to Squire, so it is actually a class change. Technically the first one that we've witnessed in the game, because if we were to stand by him, he doesn't lose his guard. So yeah, we have new classes. Regardless, for the time being, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels. And Isaac levels up to level 8, which is going to be... Levels are useful, of course. Anyway, let's see if I can actually talk about